Lady Prime Minister, there is no police chatter on any police scanner whatsoever in the state of California. None, nowhere. You can't look up mugshots anymore. You can't look up charges individuals are housed in jail for. Go to Facebook Shorts. Look up California rapist or California sheriff rapist. Then with those psych meds that a real physician that went to a medical school will tell you has no fucking properties found whatsoever in every trial test to help with any mental disability. All they do is take away your credible voice in a court of law. Can you hear the traffickers here freaking the fuck out? Because I just told them I had let you know all about it. Oh, the Econo Lodge here on Magnolia and Riverside, California. It is in my name, but the state of California purchased all these motels before COVID. But after COVID, they put this one in my name. There is a pilot that was made by Paramount about a cowboy, Marshall Clow, that fought traffickers. That was killed by a trafficker. I don't tell those stories of resurrection. I tell you other things. They tell me to tell you. I don't tell you what they have saw they did to me. I always wake up in the same spot that drove me off. Or I'll maybe miss a second in a step of time. And I'm right back to where I was. Get a new quarter every fucking time. That is what they didn't want you to know. As I am the great-great-grandson of the Creator himself. You might think that is a fable or a fairy tale. I don't give a fuck. I will tell you this. Under hypnosis, you cannot lie. And I want to be the very first one that goes under. Then that should clarify any and all doubts of who I am. Champion of all time. Now that has all the money and power in the world. He gave it to me 4 years ago. In Wilmington, California, the UFO hotspot on the planet. Earl Anderson, the lead investigator from MUFON, told me after I sent him some pictures of another dimension I took with my cell phone. He was more interested in me. Kind of freaked me out. I haven't been able to get him to respond since. He said he was going to reach out to a CIA agent that was retired, a friend of his. When I sent him the message stating I was the son of Anubis, I am from the third star down on Orion's belt, Bethel, the same place Anubis was born. I am genetically linked to King Tutankhamun. The traffickers finally got a DNA tree. But I have no Egyptian in my family line. However, I do have Black Forest Cherokee, which also claim to be from Orion, as the Egyptians had. Now, isn't that peculiar? The HU in my body. The man was born here. The HU that all of you have were the aliens. But I'm from a royal line on both sides. Like I said, don't believe me, I don't care. But I'm telling you this, you're already supposed to be a black planet. Birds, already. As you know, 2012 did happen. That anomaly that knocked it 3 days off course. And you might not know what it was, but I do. with that being said, he told me I can go no further until I have disciples. I don't know what the hell it means to have a disciple. I'm new at this myself. Like you heard in the prophecy, he was a man. Then something happened. It's not a car bombing. The dragons turn it to white ash. It's a part of my chrysalis stage. From man to immortal. That way I can go home and not have to leave my best friend ever again. That's what he did. He gave his best friend, the angel, the only pay raise in the universe that could be the most honorable, rewarding. He made me family. And then he's gonna make me a God. So I can go home and not have to leave his side no more. I am his most loyal subject. And I will run it the same way as he would, even though he is not here. And the desecration of our innocent, it starts now. And if it doesn't, the HU, that all of your creativity, who you are, your soul, won't have this man's body to inhabit any longer. You can't feel anything. Angels have no body. They can't feel sensations of wind, pain, hunger, none of it. They don't have a physical body. They're made of pure light and energy, but fully self-aware and never stop learning. That's why I name replicas man-made angels. Only descendants of him will be able to accomplish such a feat as that. That one genetic strand we all have in common, that's from my great-great-grandfather all by himself. That means all of you are my relatives, distant but still. And you're my responsibility now. Not only here, but in the universe, we are going to walk with the gods through. I don't care if we have to go full Monty. Everyone knows I don't have an issue there. Because I'm watched constantly. Everywhere I go. I've been to 80 motels. In the last 4 years, I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And I get no respect anywhere I go. And then the pedophile community is so thick out here. The human traffickers, sex, slavery, all of it. Fucking organ farm, they do it all. They don't care. No, they sell them to the butchers that do that. No, they're Shanghai artists. You guys are gonna feel so fucking bad when you realize who these individuals truly are. Trust me. MI6 felt fucking horrible. I heard them talking. Hell, we shoot back and forth all the time. I'm telepathic. And I love to make sure every player is known on the board. That way there's no confusion in the end. That's how I've been able to keep my head above water. As I make sure everyone knows exactly what the fuck is going on. That's why I'm the most hated man here. Because their families are the ones that are housing these assholes. They're snowed just as much as most are. They didn't know my 5-year-old granddaughter, Scarlett Guana Velez, was 5. They thought she was in her 30s, the way they talk about her. And my 10-year-old daughter, Lily Ann Curate, you can look in her mother's bank statements. She collected $2,000 every time she pimped my daughter out to a different fucking sheriff here in California. Or anybody else for that fact. 3 to 5 times a fucking week. She was making 10 grand a goddamn week. My daughter told me she didn't get nothing. Nothing. I mean, the barest of bullshit. She never got anything she asked for. And she was the one bringing in all the fucking money. No, they let me talk to her all the time. Her mother had a great idea since they found out they couldn't fucking kill me. Well, torture him with it until he just changes like everybody else. Because she knew her dad would goddamn rip her head off. Her and her pedophile dad and buddy and all of them that goddamn had their way with her. They know for a fact what I'm gonna do. I promised him before she was born. If I ever catch you touching my daughter like you did yours, the law is the last thing you're gonna have to worry about. And I plan on keeping my word to that man. Him and Biden, which I've made very public. I want them all to know I'm coming for every one of them. All of his innocent, I'm coming for them all. Because I have the money to take care of them in a way none of you will. And I'm the perfect one to show them how to live pure. Because I walk the word. I don't preach it. I live it. I don't want to hear any talk about it. Fucking whistleblower. I was a whistleblower when they made me a goddamn marshal-elect. I better not hear any fucking disrespect like that from any goddamn body. Because I will put you on your prissy little ass. Whatever, you don't have to be a big man. Bruce Lee showed you that. And I'm going to show his 60-second method to all those children. Beat any man in 60 seconds. Hopefully, I will be able to get Sensei Chuck Norris to school me in that book so I can school the children. To the members of Parliament, this is the most horrific tragedy you can ever imagine. The torture scenes you see at these parties. The children I have seen beaten to look like the hunchback of Notre Dame, and they were not born like that. I met one individual running around with my adopted daughter, told me he had killed so many toddlers in Costa Mesa, he had lost count a long, long time ago. And the individuals in town know who the fuck he is. Don't say a goddamn word. They know my family is in this fucking building. My mom's right across the hall. My daughter's right next door in 301. That pedophile over there's got her, because her mom's pimping her like always. Her mom got my entire family out here under false pretenses. And then convinced them all that I should be killed. And then when they realized they could not kill me, what's the next thing? Try to bring him in. I'm desecrating the innocent. That day will never come. That's his number one law. You don't fuck with his innocent. And I'm his best friend. So I feel just as strong as he does on the subject, if not more so. I say he didn't care less about half of it, if not more. They done told me they would not look down on me if I walked away. But I gave my word. and you know you're going to wake up anyway. Might as well make it worse instead of living in misery until it burns. I'm all right. I've forced my way through this whole goddamn ordeal. I never set out or intended to do any of the historical achievements that I had accomplished. The marshal-elect, he told me to say, when they offered me a sheriff's badge, looks like we got a new sheriff in town. I was like, he goes, tell him marshal-elect or nothing. Marshal-elect, marshal. We ain't got, you know what I mean? I took him in. But they did have the authority to do so. But like all others here, they're scared to death. Look at who's involved. They have no options. They're left to participate or die. You have to do this in a different manner. There's a reason why I've been in contact with Liz Truss explicitly. It's because I know she was taken when she was here. I know she knows firsthand of the bullshit that goes on. And I know for a fact that the members of Parliament have been wondering what happened, because she's not quite the same. Yeah. They told her that there was an overwhelming amount of pedophiles in Parliament, and a part of this here in California, which I know is bullshit, but she doesn't. So you need to make yourselves very aware of who you are to her. And shit, like I said, you cannot lie under hypnosis. I would suggest to find out who's on your team and who is not. Ask them. You don't need the 3 questions. You only need 2. Were you doing it freely of will? Or were you profiting greatly? If they answered yes to both of those questions, or even one of them, no, don't execute them. I have other plans for them. They have made their money off the blood and tears of our loved ones. I want those blood and tears back.